if you're a spiritual person, then you always need to be touching grass. Essentially, you always need to be grounding and earthing. What earthing does is it's literally when your feet are in contact with the bare ground and you go stand on the earth, stand on the mud, stand on the grass, or in the ocean, in the lake, just so long as it's barefoot contact with the earth. And this literally flushes the old, stale, vibrational energy out from your energy field. And there's also some science behind it too. It literally changes the electrons, in the amount of electrons in your body, and reduces the amount of inflammation in your body, like by incredible amounts. So if you're a spiritual person, you need to be doing this way more than if someone who wasn't spiritual. Because as spiritual people, like on this spiritual journey, the amount of stuff that ungrounds us is immensely heightened, right? The amount of experiences that we have, like, pretty crazy dreams. We're traveling out of body, going places within our dreams, traveling in the astral realm. That can be pretty ungrounding. And then we're getting these kind of intuitive hits. We're maybe getting some clairsenses coming online as well. And this stuff, it can throw us off. Like, it can throw our energy field off, and it can get all scattered and jumbled up from these kind of more expanded realm experiences. So it's very, very important that we ground and earth and care for our energy field. This is like energy field hygiene. It's like, caring for your aura, right? We need to care for the aura on the spiritual journey, because when our aura is clear and fresh and clean, then the spiritual experiences that we have, they actually go easier. They're less bumpy and jumbly. Because say if we have a distorted energy field, distorted aura, there's some trauma, there's a leak in this area of the aura here, it's kind of muddy and distorted. Your guide spirit team, it's going to be harder for them to send you messages. It's going to be harder for you to pick up on the energy of people or places, because your energy field is all muddled up and it's not operating as well as it could be. So when you go stand on the grass, stand on mud, stand on the earth barefoot, it's so powerful. I remember this one time I went out to the back garden just to stand on the grass, and it was sunny out, and as soon as I stood on the grass, it's like, oh man, finally, right? And then a minute later, I was able to take a deep breath, like deeper than I had taken all day. It's so amazing. It's so powerful how such a simple thing can be so powerful and so beneficial to our energy field. We've been disconnected from the earth and from the ground by shoes, right? By shoes with big rubber soles, keeping us separate from essentially Gaia, the earth's energy that heals us and also can absorb our kind of old and stale energy. It's so powerful to do this. What it does is literally flushes your old stale energy out from your energy field down into the earth, like the kind of dark, muddy energy. It flows down. If you imagine this happening while you're grounding or while you're earthing, it's so much more powerful, because remember, imagination is oftentimes the same as reality. So if you imagine that this dark kind of stale old energy is flowing down off of your energy field and seeping into the earth, then it's so powerful for your energy field. And when you actually visualize that intention happening in the moment, it just amplifies the effect of the healing and grounding that takes place. And you can do this standing in the water too, especially in the ocean, because the salt in the water is actually very, very powerful for grounding too, because it makes the water more conductive. And then the electron change gets more amplified as well. So you can do it standing in the water. I went and did this a couple weeks ago with my feet in the ocean. Even just swimming in the ocean that's like the highest level of grounding and earthing possible, because you're fully immersed in like conductive salt water essentially. So just standing in with your feet in the ocean, then it's so relaxing. If you ever wonder like, oh, I feel so tired, but a good kind of relaxed after, a day of swimming in the ocean, or a day in the lake, or a day, running around a park barefoot. If you ever wonder why you feel so relaxed and so good, it's because you've been earthing the whole time. It's so incredibly powerful, and for spiritual people like you and me, we need to do this, because the amount of stuff that ungrounds us and can shake us up during our spiritual journey, and with all these, crazy experiences that we have as spiritual people, we need this. It's like essential hygiene. It should be like as important as brushing your teeth. It is as important as brushing your teeth. This grounding and earthing, it cleans our energy field, and it purifies the old stale energy. And what happens is it goes down into the earth, and the earth, it absorbs it. Not only absorbs it, but actually transmutes the energy as well. It transmutes it into beneficial energy. I see it changing from kind of like the old muddy, kind of dark, nearly black kind of energy into a more positive green energy, actually. And so it transmutes this energy and sends it back out to the collective for good intentions, good purposes. Because the earth is actually a living entity. Herself, Gaia, is a living entity, a living being. And so she's doing all sorts of energy work for the collective, transmuting, shifting, sending it here, sending it there. So that's what happens when you're grounding, is it's going into the earth, into the ground, and it's getting transmuted and shifted. So this is why we always need to be grounding, because it's spiritual hygiene.